great job on taxiing. You're clearly experienced.
You serious?
Welcome back, aviation YouTubers, to part 2 of a 3-part series of my flight over San Francisco with Advantage Aviation. Now, I know I said this. Today's video is part 1 of a 2-part series in my flight in and around San Francisco. However, after reviewing all of the footage, there's no way I could compress it into 2 videos. So, it's now a 3-part series, and I hope you enjoy it. Now, before we begin, today's video is brought to you by Lift Aviation. So please, if you have a moment, check out liftaviationusa.com for all your flying needs. And because all of you smashed that like button on the previous video and surpassed the 200 likes requirement, Lift Aviation is kindly donating one of these shirts to one of you, as I promised in the last video. So let's see who that winner is. And today's winner is determined by the YouTube random generator, Alex. Hi. Can I? It's just doing a draw right now. It's cool. It's not even dinner time. What do you want from me? I can't. Oh, cool. There's 2 of you. Hi. Hey, Callie. All right. Let's try that again. And today's winner is determined by Two Buddies random YouTube generator, Alex Ryback. You are the winner of a Lift Aviation t-shirt. And I can't make this up. His comment was, "Can I get a lift?" Congratulations, Alex. Reach me on any of my socials or via email at kurt@rudderkurt.com, and I'll put you in touch with Lift Aviation. Let's address the elephant in the room. I took a lot of heat over this. What's the difference between a Cirrus airplane and a porcupine? A porcupine has the pricks on the outside. Yep, that's gonna piss off some Cirrus pilots. For the record, I love Cirrus airplanes. So I spent the last couple of months drafting up a pretty witty response to everyone that threw shade my way. But then I realized that's not what this channel is about. That's not what I'm about, and that's certainly not what my sponsors are about. The whole purpose of this channel was to bring awareness and positive vibes to aviation. So for those of you that were offended by that joke, I'm Cirrusly sorry. And here's what I'd like to do. Come in close for this. Too close. Back that up a little bit. If you want to get back at me, and you're a Cirrus airplane owner, especially if you're a Vision Jet owner, and you really want to stick it to me, reach out. Invite me for a flight. I'll bring all 12 of my cameras, and I'll document how horrible of an experience it was for me flying in your Cirrus. And I'll make a video out of it. So, just go ahead and parachute into my DMs and invite me along for a flight. And the best part about this is the next series of videos that I'm making actually involve me in a Cirrus, which happens to be my favorite airplane. So in the interest of transparency and trying to make it up to you, I rewrote that joke, and I'd like to present it now. What's the difference between a porcupine and a Cessna? A porcupine has the pricks on the outside. There. That should have equally offended all of my viewers. Now, sit back, buckle in, throttle up, and enjoy the video. As always, thanks for watching.
it. Close your window, air conditioning off. Left foot.
Whiskey number 2, follow Cessna turning right base, runway 31, clear to land.
All right, tiny bit of power to get you out there.
Turning right base, looking.
That's it.
Runway 31.
All right, left hand on the yoke.
You bet.
We got a little bit of a crosswind there, so we will put some right aileron in on the way.
Sounds good. And good to go.
And we are...
Let me line up.
Let's
here.
go up to the white line there.
Cessna 085, taxi row, whiskey via Julie, Yankee 2, Juliet.
And then just smoothly full power with your feet on the floor.
On the floor. And here we go.
And here we go. Use your feet to stay on that center line. Full power. 2350 RPM, looks good. Everything's green.
Airspeed's alive.
Right rudder. And rotate. Good job, Curtis. Nicely done.
That had to be the quickest takeoff we've had.
That's crazy.
Headwind. A little bit of headwind helps you there. Okay, pitch up just a tiny bit. And hold that nose attitude right about there.
On the left.
It'll be a little bumpy on the way out. Try to keep those wings just as level as you can. Your heading is good. I don't think we're going to bother anybody on that heading.
Okay.
It's getting a little hazy out there, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 80 knots is looking pretty good. Right rudder, look good. 3565, 68 Zulu, thank you. Okay. Okay, let's make a left turn here. You can turn just about 90 degrees left, that should do us. Okay. Bring your nose down a tiny bit, just a little bit. Alright, nose up now a little bit, and just hold it right there. Does the aircraft feel sensitive to you?
Yeah, I would definitely trim it at this point.
Okay, yeah, please. Yeah,
Like
by
a
all
little bit.
means.
See how the trim is.
Little bang to the left. Let's head about 20 degrees that way.
Okay.
There you go. Roll out there for me. Good job.
Nice.
Okay, let's just keep climbing here to about 2,500 feet.
2,500?
Yeah. There's your altitude bug up there.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Let me give him a call, and then we'll... Great. Hold the pitch right about there. Right there. He's busy today. Fuel, shut off, trim, flaps, mixture, throttle, lights look good, squawk is in there. And we're 78 knots climbing. Raquel approach, Skyhawk 268 Zulu, 1,700 climbing. I'd like to get a Bravo transition of some kind of able, please. VFR outside of Bravo, 68 Zulu, thanks. Copy that, thanks, 68 Zulu. Okay, no problem for us. So let's just keep this way. We'll level off at 2,500. We'll go over Crystal Springs up here. It's a beautiful reservoir.
Sounds great.
If they end up not giving us a Bravo clearance, we'll go around it, out over the coast. No problem. 300 feet to go, 350 feet to go. Looking good. Bring the nose down just a little. There you go. We'll hold about 80 knots. Well, we were denied the bay transition, so if we can get maybe the 280 at 3,500 would be awesome. 68 Zulu. Copy that. Thanks, 68 Zulu.
And it is busy.
All right, got traffic right up ahead here below us. Let's go ahead and bring the nose down gently. Keep bringing it down. Keep bringing it down. Start to bring the power back a little bit. Bring the nose down. So nose down, power back. Pitch, power, trim. pitch down, power back, trim it out.
And what are you looking for RPMs?
Let's do 2,400. That should keep us moving a little bit. And just pitch down a little bit more.
Pitch down a little bit more.
There you go. It'll be a totally different sight picture than you're used to for saying
like
level.
I almost feel like I'm in it.
Exactly, like you're looking down.
Yeah.
So it's correct about there. So try to trim that out. A little bit more nose down trim. A little bit more nose down trim. You'd be amazed. Like that's level. 35-1. Thanks for your help. 682. Okay, let's see what they can do for us. Maybe they'll help us. Who knows? Hard to get good help these days. Let's push down just a little bit. There you go. We're going to head toward that water over there. This heading is good for now. You see the water over there to the right?
Yeah, you bet.
You got it. Raquel approach, Skyhawk 268 Zulu, 2,500.
268 Zulu, Raquel approach, airport customer 3003.
0368 Zulu. See if he's going to help us at all.
Is that the Bravo right there?
Let's see. If he doesn't offer us anything within a few minutes, we'll just make a request, and if he doesn't give it to us, we'll go out this way over Half Moon Bay and make our way up the coast outside the Bravo.
Sounds great.
Makes us have to get a little low and a little wide from the coast, but it's fairly ordinary around here. Okay, fuel shut off, trim, flaps, mixture's good, throttle set very nicely, circuit breakers are all still in, lights will keep as is, we're squawking, and 100 knots is good for now. So you can see San Francisco off in the distance there, a little hazy,
Yeah.
but it's out there.
Yep.
So you can just kind of take us gently over Crystal Springs there, that reservoir that you see to your right.
Sure. Let's do it like right turn.
Yep. Beautiful morning.
Oh, it's great. Absolutely beautiful up here.
We had fog over the coast earlier. I worried maybe we wouldn't be able to get into Half Moon Bay, but it's looking pretty clear now. You can even see Half Moon Bay Airport from here if you know where it is,
okay.
but it's right over there. Yep. With a lighthouse there.
It's crazy how many airports are close together.
Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 airports right here.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Radio
all underneath this Bravo, so there's competing airspaces and pilots and... And NorCal 268 Zulu, would it be possible to get a 3,500 foot Bravo transition over the 280 here? 3,500 through the Bravo, thanks, 268 Zulu. Okay, let's climb to 3,500. Let's go full power and pitch up about, 7.5 degrees. That'll get you your 80 knots right there. And then you'll have to trim nose up probably a little bit as you get slow here. Good job. That's it. Okay, 3,500 feet through the Bravo. You get some nice views from 3,500.
Awesome.
Then when we come out the other side, we can drop down and get us better views around the Golden Gate, Marin Headlands, Alcatraz,
Yeah.
Sutro Tower. Good job on the airspeed. 80 knots looks good. Just nose up a tiny bit. There you go.
Oh, it's
just a tiny bit. It's very sensitive.
Not much at all.
Pitch power trim. Pitch down. Just gently power back. Almost so you don't hear it. And then trim it out.
Yeah, that sight picture. I mean, I love it. You can see so much more.
Totally. You also have synthetic vision on your PFD there.
Amazing, yeah.
You can turn that off if you don't like it, but you know,
Why would
no
somebody want to turn
downside
that
to
off?
using it.
Yeah.
Pay for it. Everything's in the rental fee, so you may as well use what's available to you.
That's right.
So pitch power trim just keeps it nice and smooth, nice and stable. And a good pilot, passengers don't even notice a good pilot leveling off.
Right.
Making turns, maneuvering. Your controls.
My controls.
Your controls. So you can see SFO off to the right there.
Yep.
We were talking to San Carlos. No, we didn't talk to San Carlos, but San Carlos Airport is right over here, just about 10 miles from us in Palo Alto.
Okay.
And you can see what makes things such a mess wind-wise for SFO, just in how the terrain is laid out here.
For sure, you get that wind coming in. And
well, you've got San Bruno Mountain right over there, along with the mountains on the coast here, and you got this opening, this mouth there that's like a Venturi, basically. So all the wind coming on shore speeds up. Yeah, it gets sucked in and speeds up there. So you always see the wind at SFO is substantially stronger than it is, down the down bay airports.
Right. I'd love that final into that over the water.
Oh man, it's killer. I got to land at SFO during the pandemic. There was nobody flying, right? Yeah. So we were teaching it. Our flight school was active. Coming through the Bravo one night, they put me over the field at 500 feet.
Oh, amazing.
Because they were just having fun. They had nothing to do.
Yep.
And so I just asked, hey, what would it, cost me to just get a left downwind touch and go for 2A left, and they were saying 2A left clear for the option.
Oh, way.
So yeah, and then you realize it's just an airport with runways.
Yep, just a long, big runway. It's still cool.
San Jose's, I kind of like, very cool, but Oakland to me is the coolest. The 2.8s in Oakland are lined perfectly with just seeing downtown San Francisco.
Okay.
So you do pattern work over in Oakland, you've got a constant view of the bay and downtown San Francisco, and beautiful over there.
Yeah, I bet.
All right, got 94 knots over the ground because we got that pesky 20-knot wind on our nose. But at least it's smooth, yeah. You can actually show it in different ways. You got this wind option here, and you can see your wind components, headwind and crosswind.
Yeah.
You can see just, sort of the bare direction of it, or it can tell you the actual heading of the wind.
No, that is amazing.
Yeah. So most of us just like to keep it like that.
Sure, yeah.
See what the wind is up to. But if you're a student, you want to know your crosswind component at any given time, you can, just take a look there. It's very reliable.
Yeah, what a great luxury.
You can see how, what a mess of airspace we have here. Areas like San Francisco, LA, Miami, Dallas, Fort Worth, DC, obviously, New York. Navigating those airspaces as part of your flight training is probably one of the more challenging things about studying in a place like this.
Without question.
The radios, the airspace, the traffic,
busting the airspace.
So I tell people, you think that 40 hours the FAA tells you can get a pilot certificate and is going to apply here, you're crazy. It's never going to happen. You spend 40 hours just taxiing around trying to get takeoff clearances and places like this.
And frankly, like a student coming out of this type of environment, once they're done, they're going to be miles ahead of most other
places. That is so true.
Right?
You can't show up here from the middle of America somewhere from some non-tarred airport you trained out and, feel comfortable in an environment like this. But nice bird's eye view of SFO here, the famous X.
So were you doing any flight training when that 777 crashed?
No.
No? Okay.
No, that was it Asiana?
I think so.
Yeah. Asiana, yeah. No, that was right when I moved to San Francisco, I think. But yeah, you can see that they land the 2.8s and take off the 1s. They got all these guys lined up for the 1s ready to go, and it's just this little dance they do all day long.
Amazing.
I don't know, I'd have to talk to a controller about it, but I get the feeling working at a place like Palo Alto as a controller is harder than working at SFO. I don't know. This is such an organized dance and flow of traffic.
Kind of Groundhog Day over and over again.
Taking handoffs from approach and then, handing off to departure. And, at Palo Alto, you've got a mix of professionals and students and recreational pilots and day in, day out, all day long.
Well, I already heard the controller lecturing somebody about a clearance as we were.
Oh, really? Oh, that's right.
As we were coming up
exactly.
There, so.
You can see San Francisco very clearly now. Yeah. And the Golden Gate is up there, straight off our nose. And that's Mount Tam.
Oh, yeah, I can see it right there, yeah.
Yeah, right off our nose up there. San Bruno Mountain, very clear delineation between San Francisco and South San Francisco here.
I enjoy the visibility of the highway.
Yeah, normally we transition this area 2,000 feet over the 101, which is that highway right there.
Okay.
But if SFO's not wanting to deal with us little guys, they'll just take us through here at 3,500. And then all of their departures come off the 2.8s, the 2.8 departures, and they level off at about 3,000 feet here, so that's how they maintain.
Oh, so that's why they want to set the 3,500.
Separation, yeah.
And then this ring here is the Bravo?
That is the surface area of the Bravo. Right here you see surface.
Oh, yeah.
Right here. And we are right now inside the Bravo. But you see a 3,000 foot shelf here. You can see a 2,100 foot shelf here, 4,000 there. So the MFD, the moving map, gives you, of course, all this critical information of where you are. That's why people who don't want to train with the glass, avionics in this area, I don't know, you're losing out on a lot of safety if you ask me.
For sure.
The traffic on here, the airspace is on here, and just overall situational awareness. Can't beat it.
Oh, absolutely amazing.
I can show you how to use the autopilot a little bit if you like.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
So go ahead and press in on your heading bug there. Heading knob, it'll center your heading bug, and then press autopilot to turn it on, AP. Put it in heading mode, HDG. You'll see it in heading mode, and then press ALT to capture your altitude.
So it'll hold right here?
Yep, so now it's going to hold, your current situation, right? And then he'll let us descend here shortly, and I'll show you how to do that. But the GFC 700 is a really beautiful autopilot.
Right. So in theory, we should be able to just adjust the altitude, and the plane will take.
Oh yeah. You can adjust based upon vertical. You can descend or climb based upon vertical speed. You can set an airspeed that you want to maintain for a climb or descent.
Amazing.
Program flight plans. Use the GPS to fly your flight plan.
Wow.
It seems so common to us. We use these every day, and we have so many airplanes that are like this. But I forget that a lot of pilots don't, have this as the standard offering for where they
don't
fly.
have any of those luxuries.
But honestly, it becomes a liability like anything else because there is a sophistication to all of this. And if you don't know how to use it, that can in itself be a danger, right?
Oh, 100%. And so right now, what I'm used to scanning is completely,
I can imagine.
Right? So yeah, I totally get that takes time. Well, like anything in aviation.
Totally imagine that. He'll let us descend once we're outside the Bravo here. Pretty awesome though, right?
What a beautiful view.
You just wonder who the heck thought to put a city here. But I'm so glad they did. Clear to descend, 6-8 Zulu, thanks. Okay, take this knob. 1 second here. We've got them in sight, thanks, 6-8 Zulu. Right off the coast down there. No factor for us now.
Okay,
Go ahead and take the altitude bug, and let's put this at 2,000 feet. Excellent. Now press VS for vertical speed, and nose down. And let's just go down at about 700 feet per minute. So keep going nose down with that button.
Nope. With the
same button, nose down.
Okay.
That's it. And then pull the throttle back to about 1,800 RPM. That'll give you a nice, steady, smooth descent. Beautiful. And you'll need a little left rudder now. It's one of the only times in flying these little single-engine birds you need some left rudder.
Yeah.
Powered descents. North and west of the bridge. North and west of the bridge. Oh, jeez, hold on. North and west of the bridge outside the Bravo, 6-8 Zulu. Did I transmit? I hope so. I might have you start doing some calls.
Yeah, absolutely.
As this button is not working for me. Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, beautiful.
So if you want, take the heading bug,
sure,
and you can navigate, point the nose with the heading bug. I like to do the bay tours on autopilot. It allows you to just free yourself a little bit.
Right, and enjoy it.
Yeah, and also when you're giving the tour to people, it allows you to kind of detach a little bit from.
So is that tower right here?
Sutro Tower. Yep, that's it. You got it. Famous tower in San Francisco.
And is that? What altitude is that at?
The Sutro, well, we can look at it. Looks to me like it's about 1,500 feet. We can see.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there you go. Outside northwest of the bridge all times, thanks, 6-8 Zulu.
Yeah, you sound like you're translated there. Yeah,
so you got Golden Gate Bridge.
And then is that Alcatraz off to the right?
Alcatraz is out there, and this is the Golden Gate Park. This long stretch of green right here,
Yeah.
Mother Nature. This is the Sunset District on this side, clearly bifurcated by the park, which the Sunset District, the Richmond District is on the other side. So those are vaunted neighborhoods of San Francisco. You got Twin Peaks over here with Sutro Tower, Buena Vista Park there. And we've got probably 30 minutes before the TFR, so maybe what we'll do is take you over around downtown before that TFR goes into effect, yeah? Why don't we do that?
Sounds great.
And if you want to hand fly.
Sure.
If you want to autopilot fly. Do something you don't normally get to do.
Autopilot.
Yeah, so fly the autopilot.
Yeah, let's do it. So what heading would you...
So just go ahead and turn the bug to wherever, it looks like you need to go.
I love how grid-like the city is.
Yeah, it's super squared out.
Extremely grid-like on this side. You'll notice when you get into the hills and stuff, of course, it totally changes. But you can see how the hills have really defined how the city's laid out neighborhood-wise. Off in the distance there, that lone mountain, that's Mount Diablo.
Okay. I love all the ships in the bay too. That's
Oh yeah,
amazing.
Alcatraz off your nose.
Yep.
Tallest tower you see downtown there is Salesforce Tower.
It's the one kind of in the center there?
Yep. We're actually going to go down and go right around it.
Sure.
You'll love this. I literally just gave this tour to the music director, the conductor of the San Francisco Symphony this morning.
That's so cool that you took him up.
And people just love seeing this. Golden Gate Park, the De Young Museum. Pretty cool, yeah.
That's absolutely stunning.
I might be biased, but I think it's the coolest city in America. Just in how it's situated, the neighborhoods, the weather,
Yep.
the access you have to Mother Nature, even inside the city. Got them in sight, thanks, 68 Zulu.
How are you spotting them so fast, Ed?
I get used to it. He's going behind us there.
Oh yeah, I got him now. Yep.
So I'll show you how I do this thing around the city.
Yeah, please do.
People enjoy it. Let's go backwards how I normally do it though. So I'll take controls.
You have control.
And of course, we've got to be careful that we follow the law. Keep our distances from buildings and from the ground.
Yep.
But this is an awesome view here. You'll see on your side, Haley, City Hall and the Civic Center right below us here. We're about to pass. That's Davies Symphony Hall where I work full time.
Nice.
Right to the right there, that kind of half circle building.
Yeah. That's where the symphony is, right there?
Yep, right down here, yeah.
And how often do you guys rehearse and play?
Oh, we're every week.
Yeah.
3-4 concerts a week.
Amazing.
And that's the City Hall with the dome on it right there. It's going to get a little bumpy over downtown because of the buildings.
Yeah.
Keep about 2,000 feet as we go around here. Famous Pyramid Tower there.
Behind you,
Yeah.
maintain 1.
So is that Oakland?
That's Oakland over there, yeah.
You're at the United.
This is the Bay Bridge.
Yeah.
So it's 890, 1600.
Treasure Island that kind of bifurcates the Bay Bridge.
890 northbound departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 190, no restrictions.
I would take about 190, no restrictions.
Is there an aircraft carrier museum somewhere in here?
2139, climb and maintain flight level 190.
I don't know.
Can't remember if there's
Maintain flight level
Oakland, I
190,
think.
United 2139.
There you got a nice view of Sutro there.
Look at this view.
All right, you can take controls.
My controls.
Just keep us roughly within 1,800 to 2,000 feet.
Delta, Delta, I don't have any landing or weather
And you can
information
kind of keep
available.
circling around downtown here.
The winds are showing 240 at 12.
Over the marina out that way, and we'll go out over the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, amazing.
Bring your nose up just a little. There you go.
United 2139, turn left direct Seagull.
Left turn direct Seagull, United 2139.
So we're over Russian Hill now with the famous Coit Tower below us.
United 2139, contact NorCal 12797.
2797, 2130.
Fisherman's Wharf up here, just off our nose.
United 875, heavy contact Oakland Center.
And we'll do a little turn around Alcatraz later. I'll show you a cool way to get a shot of that. Sure. All this green up here along the bay is the marina.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
And you can see, what is the Palace of Art? Is that kind of very historic looking facility there with the dome on it?
Top,
yeah.
Skyway 6196, NorCal departure, radar contact.
And all that green, that's all the Presidio. Imagine all the apartments we could build in that space.
Yep.
But
that'd be prime real estate.
That is prime real estate. Okay, let's go to the left here.
We'll
kind of swing out this way for the Golden Gate. And we'll parallel it, and then we'll go up over the Marin Headlands over there.
United 2139.
You'll see everybody up at the overlook take their cameras out to take a photo of you flying. They love to do that.
Southwest 2890, direct Seagull.
It's a good day for sailing, it looks like.
Yeah, Seagull 190, Southwest 2890.
But man, some days that's all you see out here in the bay. It's just a sea of white, sails everywhere. Yeah,
so great.
2797, have a good day, South 2890.
Kind of tucked inside the bay over there is Sausalito. Nice little marina town.
Left 180.
Charmed place. You can make you can bank about 15-20 degrees here, and that should get you around parallel the Golden Gate Bridge.
Clear right.
Remember 6 Delta Delta, traffic no longer a factor, radar service terminated, bridge can cruise, squawk VFR. See you later.
Roger.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help.
Can't beat it.
This is amazing.
Domestic Hotel, 2600.
Remember 96 Hotel, NorCal approach, Roger. Welcome out of the Bravo at all times en route for your tour of the altimeter 3003.
All right, so we got a few airplanes here we're going to keep an eye out for. Guy 500, I got him in sight right off our nose there.
Yeah, got him. 85.
And somebody behind him lower than us.
Yeah, I don't have that.
68 Zulu, 12 o'clock traffic in sight.
Remember 68 Zulu, Roger, thanks, and that's the Piper 2300.
Got the one below him right in front.
Yep.
Right at our
Got him. Yep, there we go.
1885.
That might be the float. That might be the
looks like
float
he's
plane.
coming
Yeah.
in.
There's one guy over there who has a float plane. Let's bring the nose up a little bit.
Now he's
Level
coming
right there.
towards us.
He's probably going to stay below us and go around the Golden Gate here. You can bank left here.
Sure.
And we'll kind of go over the headlands here. And you can get a nice straight down the bridge view off your left. Keep banking left.
Remember 68 Zulu, traffic 12 o'clock and 2 miles, altitude indicates 700 feet, type unknown.
Inside, thanks, 68 Zulu.
Roger.
Absolutely stunning.
Oh yeah. If you do it right, you can get the reflection of the bridge in the bottom of the wing. Yeah, roll out here, and we can roll back to the right. This is Hawk Hill, part of the Marin Headlands. That's the overlook there.
6196, contact NorCal.
On a weekend like this, difficult to even get a parking spot there. Very popular overlook, Golden Gate Bridge, the whole bay, city of San Francisco. Pretty cool.
The view is almost as good as
This is better, what we're doing.
Up with
Go ahead and bring the nose up a little bit. We'll just kind of keep our distance from these guys.
Up 190, United 1585.
And put some power in as you do that, or you bet. There you go, and just keep banking around to the right, just so we don't get too far into the weeds here. It's funny, I've ridden my bike over here countless times, driven it, and it just looks so small when you're above it. Why does it take me 45 minutes to do that ride?
Back in 2014, Haley, we ran the bridge.
Oh, wow. So cool.
Yeah, we did a half marathon through it here.
Oh, that's awesome.
And you know what? It was.
Did you go into Sausalito then as part of that marathon, probably?
No, they came to the parking lot on the side of the bridge and then whipped us back around.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And the bridge was so anticlimactic running it because it's countersunk in.
I bet.
So we couldn't see anything. I was so.
If you enjoyed this video and you want to support the channel, check out the Buy Me a Coffee app, link in the description. As always, I appreciate you and your time. Thanks for watching.